gentlemen, so as I mentioned in previous video that I would talk about the 10 seconds 10-second rule for SEO dashboards. Okay, so I want to say here is that what would be the core idea for SEO dashboards and 10 seconds rule for SEO dashboards. So I would say that if insights is not visible in 10 seconds, okay, like as I mentioned previously, if you put 4 or 5 or 6 KPI cards and visuals and multiple sliders, so it would not give the insights to SEO within 10 seconds. Okay, so if insights is not visible in 10 seconds, the dashboard itself fails. Okay, definitely it will fail. So mission is to here you could see this, we are showing the KPI cards where we are showing 3 values: total sales, total profit, and profit margin. So SEO will understand. Now here also you could see this, we are showing the table data: total profit by product, and then we have slicer, then total profit by region, and total profit by month. So I would say first, when you also have to decide what kind of data you have and what kind of visual you are using while building the dashboard. Okay, so when you have the sales data, so at least you should be using the line chart or 10 line chart to show the data, so that they will understand, okay, so how the growth is happening. Okay, so here you could see this, I'm showing this data, total profit by month. Okay, so this is the data like an x-axis and y-axis. You could see this month name, so it's a date one, and y-axis total profit amount. So we can say here we are saying that January, February, and many more would come. So how the growth is happening, okay, how the growth is happening, so that we are showing. So this would be very much important. If I delete this, okay, suppose I delete this one also not required, and I say this one here, okay, and I do like that. Okay, so and the grid lines are also coming, so we can remove the grid lines. Okay, these grid lines are coming, so we can remove these grid lines. The grid lines are not required. Okay, so if I go to grid lines, okay, so make it off, not required. Okay, not required to show the grid lines. Okay, so what it does, it gives the insights. So if you present this data, so they will understand, okay, January, February, so how the growth is happening. The growth is there. In January it is 129k, and in February what is 197k. So growth is there, right? So the executive scans trends. Okay, always remember the SEO, they always scans, they always scan trends, not tables. Okay, if you put the table data at product wise and product category wise, we are showing the data, so that much time they do not have it. Okay, they do not have it. So this one is line chart is very much important to show the trend lines. Okay, how trend is happening, and how the business growth is. So here I want to explain that SEO read dashboards. Okay, they always scan for change. Okay, they always scan for change, and based on your dashboard they take the decisions. Okay, so trend tells a story faster than numbers. Okay, trend tells a story faster than numbers, I would say. Now if I talk about the AI concept here, so AI is powerful at explaining why trend changed. Okay, AI is very much powerful, and it can explain it can explain that why the trend is being changed and what is the reason and all that. Okay, but first level, the trend must be visible. Okay, if the trend is not visible, then definitely AI will give the data insights as per your data set. Okay, or as per your visuals. So when AI is very much, as I mentioned, that AI is very much powerful at explaining the trend lines. Okay, and that why the trend changed. Okay, but first level, trend must be visible. If it is not visible, AI will not do anything. Okay, now here I want to say that if a dashboard needs explanations to SEO, if you put multiple data here, multiple columns, if you take you take quarter, year, and then from the product, also product category, product ID, and product name, then from sales also you take it that quantity, country, and all that. And if you put multiple data in one visual, so what will happen that it will require someone to explain the dashboards. Okay, and if a dashboard needs explanations to CEO, then it means it is too complex, or it is too much having the data which it does not give insights, I would say that. Okay, I would say that. So it's better to always focus on it's better to always focus on creating the good dashboard. And that's when in next video I would like to talk about how CEOs identify risk in one look. Okay, so that will and that I would like to discuss in next video. And let's meet in next video. Thank you.